Everyone, and welcome back to the Python Fundamental. George B. Smith here with you guys again. Now, this is Module 3 of the Python Fundamental. We are done with Module 1 where we talked about the basics, some building blocks when it comes to the Python programming language. And in Module 2, we looked at some primitive data types. Okay, so now this is Module 3. Module 3 is about conditional control structure. And to be precise, in this first video, we are going to be looking at the if constructs. Now, what are conditional control structures? They are basically used when your program is made up of different branches. There are different conditions for a particular part of code to be executed. Now, this is what it means. In programming, there are three basic structures we work with. One we call the sequential structure, which basically executes every line of code. Then we have the conditional structure, which executes a code or a block of code if a particular condition is satisfied. Then we have the third one that is called the loop. Loops are generally used to repeat a sequence of codes, okay, a block of code. You're repeating those things. Now, let's say a good example when it comes to the conditional structure. You want to know if someone passed an exam or not, and you have a pass mark. Okay? If the person meets up to that pass mark, then you tell the person or you display that this person passed that exam. If it's not up to that pass mark, then you say the person did not pass that exam. You could have other cases that are more complex than this, but generally, these are what conditional control structures are used for. Now, Python comes with just the if constructs as a structure, as a conditional control structure. That's the primary conditional control structure we have in Python. Though we have another case we use for conditionals, it is called the ternary operator. Okay, and then we have the nested if and the rest of that. But these are the two basic things we are going to look at: the if constructs and then the ternary operator, also called the conditional expression. So in this video, I'm going to take you through the if constructs. Okay, so let's move down to our IDE and see what the if construct has for us. I think this should be it. So when it comes to the if constructs, the basic structure is you have if, then there is a condition, then there is going to be a colon. If this condition is satisfied, then you have a block of code that needs to be executed. That's the structure of the if constructs. For example, I have a number and I want to know if that number is even. Okay, I just want to know if this number is even. Let's say I'm getting this number from the user, so I can have number equal to, I want the number to be an int, so I have to tell the user to input an integer. So I'll say enter a number. So this user is going to give me a number. Then I have to verify the number is even or odd, and I have to do that using if you have the condition here. This condition we have here now is going to be if the number %2 is equal to 0, because once it's equal to 0, it means that number is even. But what I have here now, you have this parenthesis. However, for your code to be Pythonic, you don't really need the parentheses there. You can leave it out. Okay, later on we're going to talk about Pythonic codes more, but for now this is going to work. If the number divided by 2, if this remainder is 0, then I'm going to print that number is even. I'll say the number is even. But what if that's not the case? What if let's try this and see. So there's an error. They said input is not defined, of which I am meant to say P here. So let's say I give it 3 or I give it 6. It said the number is even. If I run it and I give it 90, the number is even. But what if I run this and I give it 13? It is not going to do anything. That's because I didn't ask it to do anything when the number is odd. So we need to modify this. So here comes the else clause. So I'm going to say if this is not the case, else So if this condition is not true, Okay, this is going to get executed when the condition is true. Okay, so if this condition is not true, what do you want me to do? So I'm going to say if that condition is not true, then print that the number is odd. So let's run this. I give it 12, we say the number is even. I give it 13, it will say the number is odd. Okay, so that's for the else clause. But now what if I'm writing a program that is going to verify if a number is actually positive, negative, or a zero? So in that situation, this is not going to work out. I have to look out for three cases. I have to check if the number is positive. So I'll check if the number is positive by saying is number greater than 0. Else if. Now Python works with elif and not else if. So yeah, I'm going to test another condition. Else if the number is less than 0, I should print here that the number is positive. I should print here that the number is negative. But what if this is not the case? Then I should print that the number is 0. Okay, and this should take care of it. So what we have here, they have if number is less than 0. Okay, that's what I have. So if I try for 12, it will say that number is positive. Try for -2, the number is negative. Try for 0, the number is 0. So that's it guys for this video. In the next video we are going to see how we can extend this operation, okay, and also talk about ternary operators. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.